Link and cashback code in the description.
False rap, I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what it do?
Everybody, welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Forza Horizon 4 has officially announced their very first expansion. I gotta be honest with you, I'm very excited. We're gonna talk about it for today, go over some of the key points that were mentioned in the trailer announcement. If you guys did miss it, I will leave it linked down below for you guys, but it's a big year for Forza, man. We have Forza Motorsport 7 getting constantly updated, Forza Horizon 4 with its very first expansion, lots of new things to come. And of course, if you guys do want to keep seeing more content, don't forget to slap that like button. So it pretty much started off by Ben Thankerfell. He is the chief game designer on Forza Horizon 4, and he was introducing the very first expansion. Now, of course, I want to point out the biggest thing that I was a little bit disappointed about, which was the fact that it is still going to be an island where we're going to have to fast travel to. I really wish that, say, almost a bridge to these next expansions that do come out where you have to kind of cross over. I think that would be kind of cool. Obviously, I'm sure it's not possible due to the map already being in the game. It would probably be a huge content update, right? I mean, but it's just a thought for future expansions. I think that would be cool. Biggest problem that I find though with these is that because it is a expansion on a single island, you know, sometimes people kind of get a little bit bored of having to go back to these islands and, you know, switch over all the time. But now this year though, it is completely different. This is a whole different expansion to what we're used to, and I kind of wanted to go through the pros and cons of this expansion. It starts off with a beautiful trailer, just kind of, you know, going through a bunch of new things that are going to be coming into the game. And, you know, as you guys can see, we have huge switchback roads for drifting as a, you know, downhill toge and stuff like that. Now, they did mention this is the largest expansion ever made by Forza, which is a big statement considering we had some big expansions come into the game. So I'm very excited to see, you know, what comes from this expansion, what maybe they're holding off from telling us, but I'm sure this is going to bring a whole list of new activities to do and, you know, huge mountain areas, which we can see in this trailer, right? And, you know, first time they have finally done a big mountain expansion for us. You know, we really wanted this all the way back from Forza Horizon 1, so it's really cool to see them bring this back. You know, just really speak to the drifters out there that have been waiting for something like this to come in. Now, 850 Forzathon points left. We're going to go ahead, buy the brand new, beautiful Nismo R33 right now. That thing looks fantastic. LM Forza Edition, man, that's mine. Now, the Porsche as well, I do want that, but I'm running a little bit low. Forzathon credits, 40 still for a wheel spin, unfortunately. But I just kind of wanted to make this quickly for you guys today and kind of, you know, go over it with you, get your thoughts about it as well. Obviously, it is being recorded on Sunday. I'm posting it Sunday. I had a long night, man. We were at a wedding last night, so I wanted to come back. I was actually sitting at the wedding table and scrolling through my feed list, and I just happened to notice that IGN posted about the expansion trailer coming out. So I had to get on here for today, talk a little bit about it, because obviously this is something new. This is big, kind of reminds me of Fujimi Kaido in a sense, right? I mean, that's why I think a lot of people are really excited about this. Influence boost on this R33 right now, so let's go ahead and take this thing out. But huge mountain areas. They did say that we're going to be looking for hidden treasures, so I don't know if that's going to be kind of new activities to do. They also mentioned thunder, which is absolutely crazy. We've never seen, you know, thunderstorms in the Forza games before, so and of course it'll be pretty cool to, you know, try to capture that moment when you're taking photos and such. So, you know, the thunderstorms, they did mention the Aurora Borealis. If you guys don't know the Northern Lights, that's going to be able to be seen as well too in the game. Look at that damn rear strut bar, that is sick. Few other key points that they did mention: it's the most dangerous and extreme location ever built. Had some pretty crazy, you know, dangerous events that have, you know, popped into Forza over the years of the expansions, you know, the Hot Wheels and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what they end up doing with this game for this expansion. Remember, this is only one of them. We have a secondary expansion coming probably, I would say, what, February or March? Leave me your guess down below for the next big expansion date. This thing is just hugging the road. 203, 204. Let's just bring it down a sec here now. Jeez. Now, I don't know if we're going to be getting new vehicles. I did think that we are getting the Lamborghini Urus, which is the SUV. Now, I don't know if there's going to be more vehicles. I'm assuming there is, right? I mean, usually it's, what, like 6 vehicles or so, 5 vehicles that they're going to end up throwing down here for us. But I did try to do a little bit of a Google search just to see, you know, if there was vehicles on the trailer, and it does not look like the trailer said anything about having any new vehicles. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And I really do hope that they, you know, really add into this expansion. Obviously, the biggest one that they've ever made, so I'm assuming there's some type of new story mode that is available, you know, maybe some new jobs that we can do. you know, potential possibility of more houses to buy, and of course we could have some new showcase events as well too coming down. So you know, I'm just really excited to see what comes from this. Let me know your thoughts down below. What else are we going to get new on this expansion? I'm curious if there's anything else that's kind of hiding in the bushes or not, but you know, from the actual photos that they did tease on the map, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I feel like because of the fact that there is so many switchbacks, I think this is going to be probably one of the best expansions ever made by Forza to date. I mean, I know that's a big statement, right? But I'd like to know your thoughts down below. I mean, obviously the Hot Wheels expansion was really cool, but it kind of got a little bit boring pretty fast. And I feel like this is the only one that's going to have a lot of replay value because of these switchbacks and, you know, some really good driving roads. And I think that's what everybody's been wanting for, is just some really good driving roads out there. And I'm excited to see what this is going to bring. Let me know your thoughts down below. And one of the other really cool things that they did showcase on that trailer was the fact that you now have mountain cliffs where you can actually fall right off the mountainside. And right, I mean, there's no rails. I think it'll just end up respawning you on top of the hill. But the fact that they're doing that for us, I think that is pretty damn cool. Am I going to save it? Nope. Jeez, man, right in the water? And of course, Forza Motorsport 7 is also getting a huge overhaul with upgrades. We got new rims coming in. Hopefully, they give us the rims on Forza Horizon 4 as well too. I think that maybe that'll be included in the expansion, maybe. All right, I mean, it's a possibility. I don't really know on that, but that would be cool if they did bring it into both games. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't, but right, I mean, you never know. At the end of the day, I'm gonna try and just ditch it. Sorry, but that'll be coming out December 13th as a full expansion. Pick it up right now. If you guys are VIP owners, you don't need to worry about that. But I do believe if you're not already expansion holders, it's about maybe like $30 to get the expansion pass, or I think $50 to add into the original game, which will give you all this extra bonus content. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen. December 13th, mark your calendars. Now this week on the channel, though, we got a lot of big things coming up here. We got some flight sim content coming out with the Thrustmaster setup that they sent me. That I posted on Instagram, but it's been pretty damn cool, man. I just did a little unboxing with it for today, and I will be posting that real soon on the channel. So we're gonna have some more thunder going down, man. I'm pretty excited. Little dog fights, right? I'm gonna have the GoPro cam going on, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing with my hands. You know, the flight stickers. There's a lot of buttons and switches on this thing, right? So I'm pretty excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. This R33 is a monster on the track, man. Just absolutely grips everything as long as you don't lock the brakes up like that. I got ABS off, so right, okay. Tell me your thoughts down below about expansion number 1, which I didn't even touch base on right now. It's called Fortune Island, which is a very interesting name considering Fortune Valley, right? Does that ring a bell at all? Need for Speed? I don't know why they would call it Fortune Island, to be honest with you. If you guys have any explanation on that, let me know down below. But for or against it, pros and cons, I couldn't really think of any cons for this other than it's another, you know, island expansion. That's really the only problem that I have with it. Other than that, it looks fantastic. December 13th, mark your calendars. Fortune Island expansion, Forza Horizon 4. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Don't forget to slap that like button. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.